Alright, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this Breaky CPK cast. Yes, that's right, I'm Breaky CPK, going to be your host here, and I'm here casting some Counter-Strike Go, baby. Here we go from DreamHack. We have a deciding match, essentially. This is a decider match from Group D, NaVi going up against CounterLogic Gaming. These are best of threes here, unlike the group stages, which were best of one. So here we are on train, kicking it off. You do see Anatis Vincere, NaVi, of course, on the CT. We got CounterLogic Gaming on the Terra. They get the plant down early on, actually, and looking to protect it. Only Reltuck is the one to fall so far. You see Terra going for the flank right here. Cannot get the one kill. He's in trouble himself. No, he will be able to take out Zeus, actually, as Hayes goes down as well. But the hold is really for the Terrorists. Is it real enough? That's the question. Guardian, he's doing some work. He's able to get onto the bomb. Takes out JDM right there, and it will be a cleanup. The defuse coming out. First round CT will be in favor of the counter terror. So NaVi, a very quick start here. The aggressive B rush to kick it off here coming out from CounterLogic Gaming does not pay off. So this matchup here, I believe it was NaVi. Let me double check on that real quickly, but I want to say NaVi did take the series. Yes, they took the series over CLG in the group stages, actually, when they matched up 16-12. I believe I want to say that was on Cobblestone. One of the many matches, of course, that played on Cobblestone. Call Reltuck Cutler. Oh, his name is just backwards. Okay, we're learning together. We're learning together. I'll try my best to call him Cutler here. So we see a much slower pace here coming out from the terrorist side. You see buy situation, not much. They buy a smoke or two, a flash here on Tariq as well, but not much room to work with. They're going to go work out into the A side. Smoke clouds are down. You do see the CT hold, though, is real. Guardian, in fact, getting a nice spam right there. He's able to take out one. Edward assisting as well. And just like that, it's down to one in Hayes. Not much of a chance for the Hayes man. He's sitting in the smoke with the SMG that he picks up, but he will eventually fall. He's able to take out C's before that. But, of course, 4 versus nothing. The bomb defuse coming out here. So NaVi going to be up 2-1 now to kick it off here. So, again, this is a best out of 3 here, a decider match. The winner of this will join Envious in the playoff stage, I guess you can call it here. That will be taking place tomorrow, which will be Saturday, October 31st. So I'm casting this live, actually. This is not replay action. This is simply live here that we're casting of NaVi versus CounterLogic Gaming coming at you. So in the third round now, you see the buy. It's going to be a force buy coming out from CLG as the grenades and all. They got a couple of Molotovs going to work with Op in the hand of JDM. They're looking to get some kills out of this. Definitely looking for the victory. This is costly, though. We'll see if they're able to pay off with it. You do see JDM, excuse me, with a snipe out. Zeus watching the ladder room over here. Trying to protect that. It looks like they're looking to go towards B here. Again, playing it very slow, though. This is CounterLogic Gaming. You do have 2 men ready to defend. Sees one of those. Flashes coming out. He's starting to spray. He gets 2. He cannot get the third, though, as Hayes is able to take him out. Bomb is down, though. They know it's over here, of course. Meanwhile, we see JDM with that op. He's looking to hit somebody still. It's just him and Finesse against the fort. JDM will to shot and Flamey, but he comes up short to Guardian with the hold. So it's a 1 versus 3 now. Can Finesse make some plays here for CounterLogic Gaming? He tries, but he comes up short in the end. So 3-0 start here now for NaVi. Coming out on train, going into round number 4. So once again, that force buy coming out for CLG. You see the situation now here in round 4. They're going to have to stick with the pistols. A complete save round coming out for them. Obviously on the opposite side, looking very good for NaVi. Plenty of money saved up, 6,200 in fact, still even. On to Edward right here as far as the stats say. Guardian, 4-1-0 start for him, unkilled just yet. Tariq, he's peeking towards A here.
Smoke.
Into the A side, while the rest of his team more so headed towards B. Trying to control that area at least. You have C's and Flamey in the B site. Close to each other, going to send out the Molotovs, or the incendiary grenade that is. Using that smoke, of course, as the early cover of the round. Finesse playing it very cautious with this Tech 9, waiting to see if anyone pushes up, but it doesn't seem like NaVi looking to push up here. They're playing it very safe. Gonna let CounterLogic Gaming come to them. Of course, on train. Makes a lot of sense here. NaVi and their history actually on Train. Wanted to pull that up here real quickly. Looks like 6% of their overall matches happening on Train. We do have a B-Rush right here. I'll get to that in just a second, though. Here comes that pistol push-out, but Flamian seized. They were ready for the hold, and they hold successfully. A complete cleanup. No chance for CLG. So the save round will lead into the bye. And then next, they do get the op on JDM right here. Got to get all their weapons in general. Somewhat of a CT-sided map. You do see NaVi has history of 41 times they've played this map in tournament matches. They have a 52% win percentage overall. So a pretty even map coming out for them. I'll have CLG's stats in just a second here after this round coming out. JDM going quick down the ladder room. He's looking for the quick pick, but nobody's showing. Again, very, very passive manner here coming out from NaVi. JDM will be spotted and is forced to fall back. Edward picked off, though. Excuse me, the lag actually kicking in right there. Didn't even see the shot go off. He was able to pick off Edward, though, with that op of his. Guardian, you see the op himself. Zeus might get some action here shortly. JDM with the op. He's running around with the pistol currently. Zeus looking up that ladder, though. We'll see if he looks to make a move up here or not. I mean, if he plays patient enough, he's going to have action shortly. Finesse going to be part of that. And Tarek, nope, they're going to go past it. They're more interested in going to the B side, it looks like. So Zeus, will he get the flank in here? He has a pretty prime spot to do so. As incendiaries are going to be put down, you do see CLG making a pretty set decision here. They want to work into B. It seems like NaVi's ready for it, though. Cutler going to go in first, actually. Takes a little bit of damage. Zeus with that flank eventually coming out right there. It does work out. Guardian off in the background. He has to get through that smoke, though. Misses his first shot on Tarek. He will not miss second. Oh, he will miss the second one, actually. He does hit the third, though. Bomb is down now. And it's just Tarek versus Seized and Guardian. Tarek not sure. He's spamming all over the place. He is going to get his calm, though. He needs to get that bomb. 4 seconds left, though. It's not going to happen. He's going to run, save the AK. And it will be a 5-0 start here for NaVi coming out. So as far as the map statistics here coming out for CLG now, let's take a quick glance at that here for Train. As far as their tournament history is concerned, they have a 57% history coming out on Train, apparently. By the way, the map rotation, from my understanding, we're looking at Train first here. It will be on Cobblestone second. And then if a third one is necessary, we'll be working towards Inferno is where we're headed. Let Train to kick it off. You see maybe history says Kind of Logic Gaming slightly better with their overall win percentage. Guardian still yet to die here. 5-1-0 once again.
Fire in the hole.
Again, definitely a big reason why they're 5-0. Really even kills across the board, though, in general. Coming out for the CT side. Once again, CLG very passive. Smoke's coming out. Looks like they're eventually going to try to collapse on that B, but they get flashed as they're trying to run in the hallway over here. Guardian with the defense, and he does hit the op shot once again. He's trying to keep his unkilled streak alive. He does drop down to 40 life here as the the Molotov cocktail, that is, doing plenty of damage. Will fall back all the way, but already 2 kills dead. Zeus dead on the side of NaVi. Tarek, will he look heaven up there? He is going to find the shot on a Seized, actually, and it now makes it a 2 versus 3 in favor of CLG. Right here, Guardian peeking up with the op. Gonna get the bomb planted. No, he misses a shot onto Haste. He's having to work with the pistol, trying to get him that way instead. Rushes at him. Is unable to do so. Misses the op shot as well. He can't hit it at all. And down goes Guardian for the first time, and it actually is a victory now for CLG. So they work A. I want to say really for the first time, at least since they have their guns here. Rifles, that is. And it works out coming out for CLG. So we'll see if that sets them for moving forward here. Obviously, plenty of money to work with on the side of NaVi, though, so full buy coming out for them. Full grenades, full armor, and everything. Same on both sides. You do see the equipment value pretty much even here. This is one of those rounds that's going to come down to simply skill, not the economy. No 5-1 start here for NaVi. What tends to be a little bit more of a CT-sided map in the end. Cutler Might get some action here shortly from Flamey. It's just a matter of will he peek. Flamey with that M4 himself, silenced. He is going to peek around into the smoke. Smoke, though, is going to be enough cover to prevent any kills from actually happening right there. Looks like JDM did take a little bit of a tap damage here, but yeah, no one dying just yet. JDM trying to go for some peek now. Oh, he is spotted by Guardian, but he's able to avoid the shot with the op. You see peeking very, very little room. He does get the shot on Guardian. Back-to-back rounds now. They get the kill on him. Last time they killed him, they won the round. Will it be a second one right here? Looking up towards heaven. See, spamming through the blindness. Ain't gonna work. Hayes picks up the kill onto him. And Hayes also taking out Zeus. It's Flamey himself. He's able to take out Hayes at least. It's a 1 versus 3. He might want to save this. Don't know if there's much hope for him. It looks like he is going to fall back. And Flamey will save the M4. Not risk going for the big play here. Still plenty of an advantage here for NaVi, though. Going to be interesting to see what their money looks like now going into this next round. Definitely going to be some kind of force buy, I'm sure. As it's now 2-5 in favor of NaVi still. You see Flamey this game, 6-2-4 himself. Again, on the side of the terrorists as far as stats are concerned, JDM and Tarek the ones with the kill action. Hayes also up there at 5-6. Drops off after that. Finesse and Cutler. Cutler especially not having much of a game so far. 0-0-7. Needing him to step up here on the terrorist side. As far as the buy goes, it is going to be a save, actually. Coming out for NaVi. Their money situation not good enough. Didn't want to force it here. They say we're up by 3 earlier on. Let's try to work with this M4 here of Flamey. Unfortunately, he's going to drop it early. Try to play somewhat aggressive. And he gets picked off by Haste right there. Ran into 2 terrorists. Pushing out the hallway. So it's now 5 versus 3. Only pistols here on the side of NaVi. They're sitting in the A site, at least 2 of them. Oh, no, all 3 of them are. You have seized. In the back of it. Still very cautious play here from CLG, even with the save round. Makes me wonder if they're even fully aware. I mean, they did kill Flamey, who had the M4, so I don't know if they just don't necessarily realize it's an outright save here. They don't want to risk it either, though, perhaps. But if they knew this was a save round, something tells me they would be absolutely pushing already. They're going to make it happen anyways. Tarek comes through. And all of a sudden it's just seized. Who will get the M4 and try to save it now. So yeah, very cautious play there from CLG. The first round, the pistol round, they were pretty rambunctious here, rushing in. Came up short, though, since then. It's been very passive play. Nice flashbang right there from Hayes, by the way. Able to take out Seized. And will secure the round, of course, so prevents him from saving right there. But now here comes the full buy on the CT side. Again, economy very strong right now for Counter Logic Gaming. Over here, as we see, 10,000 on JDM with the op in hand, and full grenades, of course, across the board. They have 5 cocktails, Molotov cocktails over here on Counter Logic Gaming. Smokes galore as well, so plenty to work with once again. The nade situation, already using several here on NaVi, not full though. Finesse is going to peek out. Zeus trying to hit the shot. Can't do so initially. He's going to rush at him instead. But there's backup. He is able to take an Edward, excuse me, but eventually will fall. Flamey is now 3 versus 3. They are in the A side. He is able to take out JDM. Finesse, though, quick response. Now they're going to fall back, it looks like. They do have the bomb. It's in the hands of Hazed. It's at 51, Finesse at 75. They're going to wrap around the backside here and try to throw them off. Maybe make them think that they're going B. And I think that's exactly what NaVi suspects here. You do see Seized looking over on the B side, has the op out. Going to go for the peek. But this decision from Counter Logic Gaming, now it is taking a little bit longer. So that could be the giveaway in the end for NaVi. That it wouldn't have been this long. However, Guardian will go down as Ace picks him off, so now it's up to Seized to make the hold happen. That fire going to cause some issues. He's looking to go get the planter. He gets him, and it's Finesse versus Seized. 1 versus 1. Going to come down to this. Very important round right now. Seized is just all over the place. He was stuck in the zoom right there. And he ends up coming up short. Finesse makes the play, and they pull it within one. So what was a 5-0 start, game of momentum, no doubt, is now 4 in a row for Counter Logic Gaming. Look at the buys once again. Force buy coming out here for NaVi. Not many grenades to work with. A couple of smokes, a flash. They go FAMAS's, FNPs. Throwing M4 in there on Edward.
Deploying flashbang.
But NaVi losing that momentum. They lose this round, especially with a force buy. They're going to start falling behind here. Counter Logic Gaming going to push out A, figuring their rifles are stronger. They get 2 picks here to start. Seas is able to take on Tark, though. It is now a 2 versus 3 in favor of CLG. Seas watching the ladder room. They take control of A, though. Bomb goes down, and pretty sure this is a save. Seas will pick up an op that he found and go to hold on to it here. Train obviously somewhat more of a condensed map than that of Cobblestone, and what we have seen a lot here in this tournament. So the idea of saving may be a little bit less likely. Do you see Hayes is going to make a push? Gets that flash out, Edward. Getting pressure. Can Hayes get the pick here? Another flash coming out, but Edwards is able to get him first. Here comes Cutler, though, and Cutler will eventually take him out. Seized, on the other hand, does get revenge immediately and is able to hold on to the op. So they will have an op here. I don't know if they're going to have much else. I guess they will have enough for rifles here. Unless they don't buy. They may just sit with the op and then... Okay, no, they are going to force somewhat. Zeus is going to go at least. There goes Seized. Flamey and Edward, unless they're talking it over still. Okay, last second. Yeah, there we go. It was a last-minute decision right there. They do decide to force buy, though. Several grenades in the end. Shoddy on Zeus. That's what they're going to try to work with. They've worked A here several rounds in a row now, CLG. This time they're going B. Cutler able to pick off Flamey to start. Obviously great for them. You do see the stack there of NaVi. They had ultimately 4 in the A site. Yeah, it's probably because of the A pushes here lately. What a push here from Seas in the meantime. Gets Cutler dead. He almost got a second one in JDM, but comes up short. That grenade definitely doing some work. Now here comes a ladder room rotation from the side of CLG. Cutler, I think he hit the shot, didn't get the kill though, and he goes down in return. Edward, nice counter. Zeus, you see him down to 17, so he was definitely dinked right there. Leg shot coming out. He's got that Mag 7, looking for a close interaction here. Tark could be that. He knows he's here. He's going to flank him perfectly, and he gets it. Down goes Tark, and the win for NaVi. The force buy this time around does work out here. Now a 6-5 lead for NaVi. Again, economy, though, for CLG, plenty to work with, so they're going to do full buy themselves. Good to go over here. You'll take a look at the stats. I believe it was, wasn't Tarek really. I think it was Cutler. Yeah, he was struggling. He is 3-1 and 10 now, so he stepped up a little bit, but still not the prettiest stat line, but team is within 1 round. That's what really matters here. In the long run, of course. Cutler work on the B side of things. Looks like Counter Logic Gaming going more to their default strat here, the pick game. NaVi does have 2 ultimately in the B side this time around. Seized and Flamey together. Doing the smoke grenade rotation here. Seems like Cutler and Hayes now going to be joined by Finesse. Going to start slowly working more and more towards B. Flamey below the ladder. Here comes some smokes. Looks like CLG is going to make their move now. Soon enough. Flamey hears all the flashbangs coming out. There's the fire. He's forced to make a move, and unfortunately that's going to happen. Well played there. Coming out from CLG. Force him out like expected. Meanwhile, in the site, bomb goes down. C's pushing up, trying to get the planter at least. Comes up short. He's going to have to really get in their face. Is he able to catch Hayes? He catches Tarek as well. And he gets the headshot with the pistol on to Cutler. What a push right here coming out from C's. It's JDM. It's up to him. He gets one on Zeus. He needs to get the diffuser, though. I don't think he's going to be able to. He gets Guardian. He cannot get the diffuser as C's is able to pick him off. What a round right there. Coming out for C's especially. Bomb is defused and 7-5 lead for NaVi coming out right here. C's jumping up to 15-2-7 after that round. I believe that was a 4-kill for C's, if I'm not mistaken. Hell of a hold there, running into the face. Even with that headshot with a pistol, man, that was a thing of beauty. Should have got that replay. I apologize. Make sure to get the future ones here.
Throwing smoke.
Smoke coming out. You do have a... Oh, never mind, not a save. I thought it was for a second. Definitely somewhat of a force spy here, though, for the terrorists. You have the op. Unfortunately, JDM is going to fall, though. Guardian does get the pick on him first. So the op wars. Guardian gets the advantage this time around.
Grenade out.
That grenade a little whiffed right there. Tarek does pick up the op that was dropped by JDM. Waiting to see if somebody is maybe pushing up, but man, NaVi has played this very patient. Here we are now, round number 13, and I really can't recall NaVi ever getting out of hand as far as pushing. Seems like CLG pretty content now making a way into A. Guardian gonna get some action. Missing the first shot there. Edward takes out Hayes. Tarek, yep, he's gonna fall to Edward. Or Guardian, excuse me. Edward takes out Cutler. And now it's just Finesse. Able to get one. Able to get two, actually. Make it a third. No! Flamey gets the kill on him first. Hell of an effort from Finesse once again. But he will come up short. 8-5 lead now for NaVi. Going into round number 14. You look at the money. Will they force buy here for CLG? You got 2 more rounds left in the half. They're definitely going to do a very, very soft buy here. Tech 9 for Finesse. Throwing it around here. Looks like several smoke grenades. A couple of flashes for Haste as well. So they got some room to work with here. Not a lot, though. Ultimately, going to try to play for this final round in the end.
Throwing smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Laying down
If they have
smoke.
full grenades, I guess it's not really a force. That's a good point, actually.
Throwing fire.
So I guess the more appropriate term the last round would have been a full buy,
Throwing grenade.
not a force buy.
Grenade out.
Oh, Finesse, meanwhile, over here is going to fall JDM as well. Trying to make a move out into the A site. Tarek rushing out, trying to throw the flash. Ain't going to happen, though. Down goes Cutler, and it is a cleanup there for NaVi. Nobody done on their side. And one more round to go here in the first half. 9-5 lead for NaVi. Again, as Counter-Strike usually is, game of momentum here. First 5 for the CT of NaVi. You got the next 5 for Counterlogic Gaming. And now 4 in a row for NaVi. Will they finish it off 5-5-5? Or will CLG make it a 6-9 first half? They do make the full buy happen. Up in the hands of JDM once again.
Grenade out. Throwing fire. I'm throwing incendiary out.
Not so much default strat this time around. Finesse, in fact, going a quick down ladder. They're working their way heavy into the A side aggressively. JDM does get the pick on Edward. A great start for them. Hayes able to take out Zeus. Here we have Flaming coming up, but he gets flashed as he is. He is able to take out Color despite that. Now he's spamming through the smoke. The bomb, it isn't down just yet. Able to get the planter.
Throwing grenade.
Guardian right next to Flaming here. Guardian with it up. Misses the shot on JDM. I thought he had it for a second, but he just comes up short. There goes the bomb down now. Hayes up in their face. He doesn't have much life to work with. And he gets the shot on a Guardian. JDM takes out Flaming. It will be a 6-9 first half here in favor of NaVi, but good finish, strong finish coming out for CLG to pull it within 3. So overall, solid half for both sides right there. Seems like for the most part, somewhat of a patient game. Again, very passive CT play on the side of NaVi. We're not a team to push, played aggressive. They stayed back basically the whole time. A final round A push coming out for CLG. So once again, this is game number 1 here of a best out of 3. The winner of this series will join Envious from Group D in the playoff stage tomorrow. A lot of money on the line here for this DreamHack tournament. So, switch sides now. Take a look at the stats right here as far as who did what. Again, overall, pretty nice spread here for the side of NaVi. Flamey in that last spot, but 9-4-10 score, not too shabby. You had Hayes leading the way for Counter Logic Gaming at 14-1-12. JDM the Opera at 11-1-11. Both Operas on either side. Somewhat similar scores here. So the map of Train will continue. Once again, these two teams did meet up in the first day of group stages. NaVi took out CLG in their first matchup, 16-12. Again, I believe that was on Cobblestone, if I'm not mistaken. And trying to repeat that here. NaVi, of course, a large fan base. The Pick'em, I believe, has them heavily favored. But really expecting just overall a great series out of this one, possibly even 3. It's been an interesting day so far. I believe it was, to kick it off, it was 2-0. What was it? 2-0 Fnatic over C9. How about Luminosity taking out Fnatic yesterday? Wasn't that something? But Fnatic over C9. We then had G2 Esports versus Mouse Sports, and G2 won it 2-1 that first game, going to overtime. G2 coming back. That was pretty epic. And then NIP taking it to Titan as they win their series 2-0. So, final series here before we enter that playoff stage. And here we are. Pistol round. NaVi going heavy towards B. Bomb is down, though, in the back, so definitely not any kind of rush here. As you do see 3 in the B side coming out for CLG. Edward able to take on Cutler. Edward also taking out Tarek. And it seems like B could have somewhat of an opening. You do see C's wrapping around, going to pick up the bomb now. Edward's on fire here in this pistol round. 3 kills. Finesse finally will slow it down, takes out Guardian, but A is where the bomb's going to be planted. Finesse realizing that now, smoked off though. Great play there from NaVi, and then Flamey comes in for the flank to take out both JDM and Finesse. So, hell of a round there. Edward, the 3 kills to kick it off in favor of NaVi, wins the pistol round. And a hell of a start for them. Again, up 9-6 going into this half. Definitely what they're looking for. You see only 1 HE grenade in the hands of Finesse. Other than that, they got some Tech 9s as well. But definitely a soft buy here for NaVi, or for Counter Logic Gaming, excuse me. CLG playing their CT side a little bit differently. They have more so 3 in the B side, at least so far. We'll see if that keeps up. Looks like A is where the action's going to be, though. Edward already working out there. You do see Finesse coming with the flank of the ladder room. See if he can make a play right here. He's going to find Zeus. He can't hit the headshot, though. Goes down, and so does JDM. Ultimately, you need pretty easy round there for NaVi. Nobody dying. Even get the bomb plant in. Just for some extra money there. Will this be a force buy, or will they save it? It looks like they are going to save it in the end. An outright save here, not even, a flashbang there purchased, but nothing else really, so going to save for the next round perhaps. And then try to go all out here.
I'm throwing smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang.
So C's working with the flashbangs here in the middle, putting some pressure on the A side while the rest of his team headed towards B, and they find Finesse. A quick pick on him, however, JDM, nice response. Unfortunately, his teammates falling around him, including himself. This bomb's going to be planted, and it'll just be hazed. He saw seized over here. Don't know if he's going to get the pick chance, though. Ooh, nice shot given up from Edward right there. So now Hayes, 1 versus 4. Going to maybe just try to steal a gun out of this. No way he's making a play. NaVi knows this. They're hunting for him. But where he's at and where we see on the minimap, probably not going to get much out of this. So we'll be 12-6 now in favor of NaVi. Again, CLG, will they buy here? They only got 1 kill between these 2 rounds here. I mean, they're going to buy, I should say. It's not really a question, but not the most economy still. It's not the most comfortable buy here. They're not going to have full nades or anything like that. In fact, you see JDM and Hayes not even head armor. on their side. So although this is definitely a pie round, of course, not on 12-6. No head armor to work with on a couple, no full nades. Definitely not exactly where they wanted to be, of course, after losing the pistol round especially. But what they have to deal with here. See Finesse, a quick flashbang to slow things down in case they were pushing. Seems like A, though, is where the pressure is going to be put here from NaVi, at least to start. There are 4 in the A side for CLG currently. A's, JDM working together. JDM missing the op shot there. He's now looking for Guardian here behind the train. See if he can peek him out. Oh, see them going across, but can't get a shot out of it. Zeus working towards B. Bombs down, again, trying to play the pickoff game. Finesse has flashes coming out, calling for some rotations, I'm sure. You do see Cutler makes his way over here, but as we see, not going to be the case. So the nice distractions coming out here from NaVi, as both Flamey and Seized are working towards A instead.
Flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
You do got somewhat of a nice pinch here between Hazed and JDM. See if they can make that work. Bomb is in the ladder room area. Push comes out. Hayes is able to take out 2. JDM throws out the flash by himself now. Going to try to barricade behind that smoke. But again, Bomb is headed towards B, actually. Now, Finesse is sticking around. He heard something. He knows that it could be possible still. They have not called Bomb yet. Zeus pushing out, but he will take out Finesse, actually. And now going to try to make a plan happen, but Zeus taking a lot of damage down to 2%. Nice shot from Guardian there. And down goes the bomb plan. It's a 2 versus 2. Flank coming out from JDM. Guardian hits a shot on Tark. It is up to JDM now with this op. Again, 1 shot on both, of course. Oh, he gets it on a Guardian. Pistol will kill Zeus. He knows this. Low on life. Gonna rush him down. Zeus has to make the quick shot. Can he get it? No, he cannot. He missed it initially. And JDM comes through in the clutch here. For CLG. No, he doesn't have a kit. Oh, speaking of the lack of economy. He did not have a kit. He's not able to defuse it. And it will be a victory for NaVi once again. Not having a kit right here. It goes back to those previous 2 rounds. They were only able to pick up 1 kill in the 2 rounds. Right there as a CT side throughout those saves. And that meant they could not buy 100% full, and they sacrificed a kit as one of those options. Now you see, look at that, JDM, he buys a kit this round. He needed a last one, though. That is huge. That is absolutely enormous. 13-6 lead now in favor of NaVi. It looks like maybe a little bit of a rush coming this time. Edwards distraction out middle in the A site. Bombs headed towards B, though. Finesse in a very aggressive spot with that Tech 9. He hits the first headshot. Bombs down. It's the second one. JDM actually got both of those off shots. I thought that was Finesse. That was actually JDM behind him as the big dog comes through. Bomb is picked up by Seized right there and heads back immediately. He's waiting for a peek. JDM not going to give it to him, though. So NaVi faking like they're falling back all the way. Maybe going to still stick around here. Cutler pushed up. He does peek. He sees. Has that information out for the team. Here comes the attempt. Sees comes out. Picks up Finesse. There's Cutler. JDM. He misses a shot. Guardian takes out Hazed. And just like that, what was a 2 versus 5 is now 2 versus 3. 2 versus 2, excuse me. Guardian and Sees coming through. Sees able to take out Tarek. And it's up to JDM and his op skills here. They lose this round. I don't know if there's any coming back early. Can JDM coming in the clutch? He misses the shot on his Seas. And look at this, the very passive play. That's going to force JDM to save. He knows there's no chance to defuse here. They will have money to buy. They're going to have to really force it, though. And they will have an op, depending if JDM dies or not. It looks like he is going to be fine here. 14-6 for NaVi. I am being corrected. Apparently that was a CZ, not a Tech 9. I do apologize. But a 14-6 lead now for NaVi. Clearly getting the better of Counter Logic Gaming here on this train map of game number 1 of this best-of-3 series. So you look at the buys. They do have full head armor, grenades across the board, M4s. I guess they were able to get much more out of it than I expected. This could be the deciding round, though, ultimately. Right here, right now. CLG still looking for their first victory on CT side. It's not a good start. Tarek gets picked off immediately by Guardian. Now NaVi knows one's down over here. Still not making a move out of it, though. Using that time wisely.
Laying down smoke. Throwing smoke.
Yeah, you could definitely argue 2 of these rounds are very winnable here. CLG, the last round of being up 5-2 in terms of player amount. And the previous round where the no kit on JDM cost them that round as well. So, see, as Chatter pointing out, 12-8 so much more different than 14-6, of course. And again, Counter-Strike is no doubt a heavy game of momentum. Absolutely huge. So this round, speaking of that momentum, once again, it's already a one-man down for CLG. NaVi using a bit of time here to figure out what they want to do in the end. JDM, he peeks, but he misses his shot on Flamey. And now out come the grenades. He is able to take out C's, though. Well played right there, and they start pretty strong, or they continue strong. Now a 3 versus 3. Hazed. Able to get the kill on Edward. Guardian peeking out middle now. Guardian with the bomb here. He knows somebody's on this. Cutler, his gun's going to be seen. He is going to be taken out by Flamey first, but FNS in response gets the kill on Guardian. And now you got Flamey's going to get picked off, so Counterlogic Gaming will get a victory out of this one. They went around after being down 1 man from the beginning here, so that's got to be some confidence boost, no doubt, for CLG. We'll see what kind of string of matches, string of rounds even they can get out of this now. Economy-wise, overall pretty good for NaVi. Again, 4 AKs the op here. Flamey, no grenades on him.
Grenade out.
Everyone else, though, pretty good arsenal here.
Smoke.
Yeah, I do apologize for some of the camera work here, guys. I'm doing my best to also do camera work while doing the cast. I had some complaints my last cast that I did have the cameraman on, and it wasn't that great, so doing what I can here.
Throwing smoke.
FNS, I don't know if you heard footsteps, but seems like it could have.
Smoke.
JDM with the op looking towards lower. It seems like B is definitely the possible spot, though, in terms of the push here from NaVi. So it's going to be up to FNS to get some initial kills here, as well as JDM with that op. So he's making his move. He gets picked off by JDM to start, though. Will that get them to fall back's a question? Absolutely not. Flamey coming out strong. Gets his pick, and now it's Guardian's turn. 4 players on the left side. Guardian missing a couple of shots right here. Flamey, though, comes through in the backup. Cutler pushing up. He hasn't had a hell of a game. He's trying to spray here. Comes up short. 3 versus 3. Bomb is down. Counterlogic needs this victory here. They cannot really rely on saving. Zeus taking out GDM. Cutler is able to take out Zeus in response. You look at Guardian, though. He's in such a clutch spot right here. He misses a shot, though, as Cutler goes down. Hayes will pick off Guardian. And now it's up to Edward. He hears the defuse. Hayes is not sticking to it, though. Not much time left. He has to go now. Edwards knows this. And he picks up the headshot. 15-7 in favor of NaVi now. 1 win away from securing the first map here of Day Train. Not that great of an economy here on Counterlogic Gaming side. That is definitely very evident. They're settling for a scout in the hands of Cutler. Pistols on everyone else. Not many grenades to work with either. If they win this, that would be something. Especially with the momentum of this game here, but we know CSGO, especially this tournament, has shown anything can happen, really.
Smoke.
Not going to change NaVi's game plan.
Deploying flashbang.
They're still going to play it somewhat passive here initially. Go for the picks. Tark is able to take out Guardian to start. Gets in there and able to steal his AK as a result. So very good for CLG. Exactly kind of start they needed here to this 23rd round now. Peeking from Hayes, got the flash out, did not get the headshot though. He does take out Flamey to 9 life, however, so still got something out of it.
Throwing smoke.
As now Zeus is looking for his chance. Saw Tarek there for a second, couldn't get the shot off though. CLG doing a good job hiding behind those trains, not giving the obvious angles up. Edward flashes out. We're working towards B, he says. FNS leading the way to hold it here. Flamey, not much life, and he gets sprayed through. The bomb is down now. What a hold here for CLG. It is all of a sudden just Zeus alive, and he goes down to Tark with the AK. And a victory for CLG. Talk about coming back from the depths right there. Still a lot of room to make up, of course. It's only 15-8 now, but still. A round that only had a scout and the rest pistols to win it in the clutch here, to keep yourselves alive. That's gotta feel good in some way. And now you look at NaVi, they're in the save situation. Edward with the smoke, other than that, not much else. Got the Tech 9 in his hands. Seems like they're gonna work towards B perhaps. Already picked those. Cutler
Laying down smoke.
takes out Guardian.
Smoke. I'm throwing smoke.
Flamey waiting for the moment. The smoke is thrown from Edward. Gonna be coming up here. Tarek's trying to rotate over, but obviously the damage already done. Edward, no, he's able to take out Finesse. They do get the bomb plant, actually, so somewhat of a victory there for the side of NaVi, but as far as the win goes, it's going to be in favor of CLG, of course. He's either playing this very scared, but as we see, Edward, he's not too interested in defending it. He's just looking for pickoffs here.
Defusing the bomb.
You only need one more win total. Cutler will secure it, though. 15-9 now. Counterlogic Gaming climbing back here in this first game, trying to, at the very least, force overtime. And, you know, we saw even a somewhat similar situation earlier. This would even be more epic, but of what was the series? G2 Esports versus Mouse Sports. G2 Esports, their first game against Mouse Sports there. They came back, I think it was like 15-11, 15-12. They came back to tie it up. Some epic rounds there in the clutch. And they ended up winning it in overtime over them and ultimately helped them win the series eventually 2-1. So, yeah, this tournament has really had some great matches here. Will this be another one of them, or will CLG come up short? That's what we're waiting to find out. NaVi, the ops in the hands of Guardian. He's come through pretty well so far. He's 25-13. Both oppers in general, very similar once again. 21-16 for JDM on the side of CLG. Finesse and Cutler continuing to hold that B site. See a little bit of spray, hear a little bit of spray even coming out here. Guardian now going to go for the peek. Going to get the shot, he cannot. Flashes now being used. Zeus charging out, trying to get the bomb down. He is unable to do so, however. As Guardian knows flank is coming. He needs to watch out for that, he does. FNS gets down right there. But Guardian will fall as a response from JDM. Sees in the flank, hits on JDM, gets the kill. What a headshot as well on Tarek. And now it's a 2 versus 1. Cutler goes down, a hold here. And not as sincere will come through in the first game. 16-9 over CLG. So the comeback was not real enough for Counterlogic Gaming, and they come up short. So game number 1 going to NaVi. We're going to be headed to Cobblestone, I believe, for our second match here of this series. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We got game number 2 coming up on Breaking CPK once again. Hopefully you enjoy this CSGO cast from DreamHack. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back.